fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hey guys, my name is Gaming and today I'm back with another video, and today I'm back with part 40 of my F1 2018 career mode here in Mexico. And if you didn't watch the last video, I recommend you go watch it because I'm going about to spoil it any second as we fit some more, three more major minor upgrades going on the car for the power unit. But we did win the Formula 1 World Championship in the USA Grand Prix. Very, very happy with that. We've completed the series, so the next 3 episodes are just going to be like different challenges and stuff. In this video, it's going to be the last of first challenge, so it's the Mexican Grand Prix, and let's go into the Grand Prix itself.
Formula 1 may have been absent from Mexico for 23 years, but after 2015's triumphant return, it was as if we'd never been away. In Mexico, a Grand Prix is more than just a race. It's a celebration of speed and of bravery. There's nothing quite like the atmosphere in the stadium today. They'll be drowning out the cars with their noise as they make their way through on lap 1. At 2,285 metres above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners make up a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, and you can expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking too into the hard braking zones of turns 1 and turn 4. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about Joker. They've had a fantastic campaign. It's been a wonderful year, and they come into this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
I agree it's been a truly impressive season, but championship or no, I don't think they'll be gently cruising around to the finish line. In fact, with points no longer a concern, there's a lot less to risk, so we may even see a more aggressive approach.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Leclerc, Kimi Raikkonen, and Bottas, Grosjean, Verstappen, Hülkenberg, and Marcus Ericsson, Sainz, Ricciardo, Pierre Gasly, and Sirotkin, Van Dorn, Magnussen, Fernando Alonso. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Brendan Hartley, Stroll, and Joker. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So here we are, sounding good ahead of the Mexican Grand Prix, and it's going to be a 2-stop strategy. Yeah, starting from the back, our teammates at the front, so it's basically a sandwich of the Force Indias. I highly doubt we're going to win this race. That's that's the objective, but in order for us to win the race, we need to dive from literally all 19 other cars into turn 1. And I don't really see that happening, to be honest with you. As long as we just need to stop Perez from getting away. That is how we're going to complete this challenge. It's basically going to be the last question mark challenge, but last to first. Trying to get first place, I guess. Only way we can probably win this race is if luck's on our side and someone kills Perez or something. I don't know. We just have to wait and see on how the Grand Prix goes, as we are lined up on the grid of the Mexican Grand Prix, one of my favourite tracks on the calendar, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights into the Mexican Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. After a very, very long pause there, we've had an awful start. All the AI have kept their positions, especially at the back. Actually, I say that one of the Williams is going around the outside of one of the McLarens. We're having a look. We're just going to keep behind everyone going into turn 1. It's chaos as it's 4 wide ahead of us, and we've now actually got alongside one of the Williams and one of the Toro Rossos into turn 1 and 2 and 3. We managed to get a double overtake there on the exit of the little triple chicane at the start of the lap. But we're actually going side by side with one of the Mercedes and Magnussen as we lunge up the inside into turn 4. We got Fernando Alonso was who as we passed. We got Stoffel Van Dorn just in front of us, getting stuck behind Gasly and Sirotkin. Sirotkin's holding them both up. Gasly just swiped across Sirotkin, and that's given us a position because against Van Dorn, as Van Dorn was going very slowly to not crash into Sorokin. But the aerodynamics on the Williams is not as good as this Force India, so we managed to sweep around the outside there, and we're still going on this little clip with this on board the Force India. We might try up the inside going into the stadium section, and we've also got sights now. We've moved up into P13 on this first lap. That's 7 positions now. Make that 8 maybe as we're going around the inside in the hairpin. So Sergio Perez has already crossed the start finish line, and if you look on the mini map, he's already created about a 2-second gap. That's how good this car is. We're up into P12 though on lap 2. On the run down to turn 4 though, are we going to try and move on Daniel Ricciardo late on the brakes, doing what he normally does, nearly going to the back of Marcus Ericsson. We're still side by side with the Aussie drivers. Little contact there. We're still side by side into a double right-hander, sweeping around his outside, aerodynamics on point, and we managed to get up into P11 past the Red Bull driver. And speaking of which, let's make up into P10. Will we be in P9 by the time we get to the end of this straight? Yes, we will. That's up into P9 past Roman Grosjean now. Now we've got Hulkenberg just in front of us, and we're probably going to be able to pass him on lap 3 into turn 1 here. Are we going to have a look? We're quite far back, to be honest, to try it on the brakes. Under braking note, we're going to catch him up a little bit. Are we going to get a better exit as we get a better run through the turn 2 and 3? We're going to get a little bit better exit on the German here. No DRS enabled, as there's no detection point. We're going to go round the outside into turn 4, give us the inside line for turn 5. We've already got the move done by the time we get to turn 5, so we don't really need the inside line, really. But we've got Kimi Räikkönen next, on who we are now passing here on lap 4. Going to go round the outside into the entrance of the stadium section. We've got Max Verstappen, who's now getting overtaken by Sebastian Vettel, who we've lumped up the inside now, and we've moved up into P6 now in this Mexican Grand Prix. And I've said now a lot in that last little sequence of talk, but now we've got to have DRS as well as rich mix and medium ERS on Sebastian Vettel and slipstream. Look at this overspeed: 210 miles an hour, 211, 212, 213, 214, 215, 216. No, we just don't manage to get 216 before the braking zone. But now I've got the 2 Mercedes stopping us from getting on the podium here as we dive up the inside of Bottas, going a bit deep sideways through the right hander, and we managed to get up into P4 past the Finnish driver. But he's going to have DRS, I think, on the run down to turn 1, down to start finish straight, the really long start finish straight here, as we're now going to we're just going to let him go past. No, it's going to slow us down a lot now. If we just fight, there's no point in defending the inside line, because we're going to be getting under braking around the outside into turn 1, going a little bit wider through the exit, but that gives us the inside line for turn 2, and we're keeping well, we've kept P4 there, but now we're lap 6 in towards the end, going into the the stadium section. We've got Lewis Hamilton. We're going to fake him, dummy him up the inside. We're going to push him along here. He's going very slowly on the braking zone. Now we're going to, in the hairpin, we're going to get a better run, better exit, hopefully, going into the final corner. Are we? Yes, we are. Well, that's the idea. He's actually had a better exit there, but we're going to have DRS and slipstream and rich mix, as well as ERS. We might put it up into high just to get past. There's actually no need. The slipstream is just overpowered as it is. We're actually going to put it in overtake mode. See how fast we can go. 215 already. 216. We're going faster than we did when we overtook the other car a couple of laps ago. But lap 7 now. Lap 8 actually. We're actually catching up to Charles Leclerc for 2nd place in this Mexican Grand Prix, where we're going to use the slipstream rich mix. We're not even going to use rich mix, and we're still gaining. Look how far the slipstream takes us. It's going to give us a good end. It's going to give us get us really close into turn 1. We're going to probably try and square him up for an overtake into turn 4 with the DRS as well. Are we going to whack up with the rich mix? No, we're not. We're just going to keep our fuel. Try not to waste as much. We're probably going to get the move done under braking, as our brakes are really, really good now of that upgrade that we had a couple of races ago. Up the inside, we've moved up into P2, and now our mission is to catch Perez. He's already at the end of sector 2, but that's going to be a struggle. Lap 10 now. We're into the pits for our first pit stop. Perez has not come in yet, so we're going to do the undercut on Perez. Hopefully that can gain us some time. Ultra soft tyres are now on the car. I'm pretty sure that is. Where will we come out? That is the question. There's a line of traffic just in front of me. Well, just coming down the start finish straight. They're going to get past us, so we're going to come out in clean air and hopefully go. Well, yeah, actually, we're going to get quite good clean air, and we're up into P11 now. So lap 10, wow, lap 11. We've just we've just rammed Van Dorn up the ass there, And we've moved up into P10, and now Magnus is going very slowly because his aerodynamics is so bad compared to ours. Look how much speed we had. We was literally pushing him around the track, around that middle sector of the track anyway. That's wow. We moved up into P6 now on lap 12 as people have now stopped for their pit stop. We've got Carlos Sainz. This is not really that good. We need these cars to stop and get out of our way because Perez is pulling away. As Sainz is now having an overtake on Verstappen, we're going to try and get a double overtake into turn 4. And we're going to go round the, up the inside. And we've moved up, now we are into P4 now. With Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber just coming up next, who we should be able to pass with our aerodynamics. As I've said plenty of times in this middle sector, it's so dominant. Our aerodynamics is so good. Kimi Räikkönen is now into the pits actually as I move up into P2. With 13 laps gone. Well, where is Perez? Perez is miles away, but lap 23, 10 laps later, we're coming in for our final pit stop. I think we're going to go on another set of ultra softs. I'm pretty sure that's what the strategy is. I think that's what they put on. Yeah, it is. It's another set of ultra soft tyres. Perez is still ahead. Perez, I'm not sure where on the track he is. I think he's going on. He's definitely on the run towards turn 4, but I don't know if he's the first or the second car up there. But out of the pits we come in P2. Now we just need a miracle. And there's actually a yellow flag ahead. Why is this? Because Sergio Perez, as I'm happy weaving the steering wheel, Sergio Perez is out of the Grand Prix. We are winning the Mexican Grand Prix. We are winning the Mexican Grand Prix as we come around the stadium section with the flares going off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, touching the barrier there. We don't give a fuck because we're going to win the Mexican Grand Prix from last. We did a first to last challenge earlier on in the season in Britain. And now we've done it again, but this time we've gone a step further and won the Grand Prix. Yes. That's what the first of our 3 challenges complete. But another win to add. Is that 5 or 6 wins in a row now? I think we've got Italy, Singapore, Russia, Japan. That's our 6th win in a row as Nico Hulkenberg gets a P10, so that's very good for the Renault. As it's not really the best Grand Prix for the Renault engine here. 2017 blew up. And 2018 wasn't as good as Daniel Ricciardo actually blew up himself. So yeah, we're around the podium. Well, we got bloody Charles Leclerc and the young Monegasque getting a bloody P2. That's fantastic. And this is the first time since China it's not been a Force India 1-2. Wow. It's not been the first time since China that Force India have not got 1-2. Well, yeah, I'm happy though because it gives us the win because we definitely would not have won that if Perez hadn't retired. So that's fantastic. Charles Leclerc got second though. That's congratulations to him. He did actually get driver of the day as well, as you'd expect, going up 19 positions there. But now we want to speak to Claire. Well, Claire wants to speak to us. We don't really want to speak to Claire. Yeah, Claire's now speaking to us. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? The car was amazing, just the right amount of downforce there. That car in the middle sector, that downforce was just so good. The amount of overtakes we got going around the outside and the fast sections as well. You could just stick to the road. That was fantastic. Like, very, very good. And I'm very happy with that. It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it? I'm not sure what happened out there, to be honest. It's just AI was going very slowly through corners. I was trying to follow them. They was going so slowly that I had to ram them. I didn't have to, but I can't react that fast to dodge them, to be honest. So that's why I was ramming them. That's why we got that little question there. So hey-oh, it is what it is. Doesn't really matter now. The championship's been won. It's coming home. It's coming home. Championship. It's coming home. I'm weird. Don't know what I'm going on about. But yeah, we've purchased those that ultimate brake upgrade for the chassis, as well as the 3 minor upgrades that we've also purchased. And we're now going to purchase another major upgrade towards the chassis. I'm not sure what it's fully towards, but as we skip to Brazil, the new parts have been arrived from the factory without issue, and that is a 3 minor upgrades on the car now, which is fantastic. That is we can now move on with our development if we really wanted to. I only really want to see what the tree looks like when you fully upgrade it. But anyway, that's been the Mexican Grand Prix though. I'm very happy that Perez retired there. Yeah, Hope you guys are enjoying these, like, well, have enjoyed this challenge video. There's going to be one in Brazil. I'm not sure what it is yet. I do, but I'm not telling you until it happens. So, anyway, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been CJ Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.